Okay, we're on, and as the tagline goes, it's Rumble for All.
And it's the start of the road to Wrestlemania.
Oh god, you cue another 3 months of car-related innuendos. Puns.
Not to mention as well, once we get the Rumble out of the way, we've got Elimination Chamber and Fastlane.
They're in different months though, thank god.
Yeah, because I got slightly worried we were going to have 2 pay-per-views in February, but luckily they've pushed Fastlane back a bit.
Yeah, Fastlane's not until the end of March. About mid-March, I think.
The 11th, I think, so just under a month before Mania.
That's okay. So, in predictable fashion, we are going to kick things off with the pre-show.
Which, admittedly, I partially watched. Notably because I was at a friend's house watching this.
So, what do we get to get us started here?
We had the epic... We haven't got a clue what to do with the Cruiserweight division. Let's just chuck them all in a match.
Good.
So we had Kalisto, Gran Metalik, and Lince Dorado against TJP, Gentleman Jack, and Drew Gulak.
Hooray.
Admittedly, didn't watch this match, but from what I heard and remember reading from the results, they done like top rope splashes to all of them to pick up the victory. Team Good winning.
Hooray. No, I was pleased the 3 people who were in attendance at that point.
Ah. And then next we had some tag team action, a rematch from Raw. The Revival against Gallows and Anderson.
Oh, the Good Brothers.
Yeah. This match wasn't bad. I believe Luke Gallows got taken out at some point. And then unfortunately Carl Anderson ended up taking the... what's that freaking finisher called again?
The Shadow Machine.
Shadow Machine, that's the bugger. Couldn't think of it. So yeah, that was that. Then our last match on the pre-show was the Bobby Roode Glorious US Open Challenge.
Was it glorious?
It wasn't until the opponent came out. There was rumours circling at the time that they were bloody going to get Dolph out for this, and yeah.
Well, that wasn't going around well.
Yeah, nah. Now, inconveniently, after the match, we then heard rumours, Bobby's original opponent got changed at the last minute, and he's now in the Rumble.
Oh, okay.
But in the end, Bobby, the man who answered the challenge was the guy who he beat along the way to win the United States Championship, Mojo Rawley.
The man who can't decide if he's a clubber or an NFL player.
So yeah, this match was alright. Mojo got a fair bit of offense in on this one. But it ended in glorious fashion with a not particularly glorious DDT. Thanks to Mojo screwing up taking it, he forgot to jump.
What an idiot.
So he just sort of flopped onto the floor.
Fire this man.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
I would like that. I would like that greatly.
So yeah. That was the pre-show. And just break things up and be a little bit different. We'll move on to the main card, and I think we'll go in match order this time.
Yeah.
Because I felt, with the exception of the Raw Tag Team title match, I think the matches were placed fairly well, and it evenly broke up the card throughout the night. I just feel that personally that the crowd should have been more interested in the Raw Tag Team title. But because it was straight after one of the Rumble matches, the crowd was just dead.
Yeah, they had nothing for that match.
So I don't know. Maybe you should have swapped around the tag titles. You should have had the SmackDown one after the first Rumble.
Possibly.
Yeah. So we kicked off the show with the handicap WWE Championship match. AJ Styles against Kemi.
The Yep movement.
Yeah.
What's going to go down here? Will there be shenanigans or some sort of dodgy finish? And there was.
Yeah.
No, I actually rather enjoyed this one. It wasn't given a tremendous amount of time. I'd be surprised if it went longer than 15 minutes.
Yeah. It did go just over 15 minutes.
Because the whole point, they were messing around with AJ, they were tagging and then tagging.
Yeah.
When they didn't need to tag, they were just doing it to wind him up.
No. But then, towards the end, AJ started to target Kevin's bad knee. And he was making him pay for it. Put him in the calf crusher a couple of times. And I kept on feeling in the back of my head, oh God, when's Shane gonna come out and screw this all up?
But he didn't.
No. Rather surprising.
No, there were two moments like he had him in the calf crusher, he didn't tap, Sammy broke it up. Then he hit Sammy with a phenomenal forearm. You thought, oh, okay, he's going to pin him. Then Kevin broke it up.
Yeah.
And then you had the controversial finish.
Yes.
Like, Sammy was reaching, trying to make the tag.
Yeah.
AJ threw him out the ring.
Mm.
Kevin got back in the ring.
That's right. And then,
and for some reason, when AJ reversed it into the pin attempt, the ref counted.
yeah. And AJ picked up the victory.
I was like, hold on a minute, he wasn't the legal man.
No, he wasn't.
They showed the replays of him not making the tag.
Some more bad officiating from the Blue brand.
And we had some hilarious backstage thing where they were like, Shane, did you see that? We just got screwed, legitimately screwed. And Shane just went, yep. And buggered off.
Not a good start for the Yep movement.
Well, we all knew that they weren't going to win it.
Yeah. So next, we had the SmackDown Tag Team title match. The Usos, which are now rather popular.
Yeah. Well, when did that happen?
Against American Beta.
The second world's greatest tag team. Oh, what to say of this one?
It was weird.
There were moments in this match I liked. I mean, there were a couple of parts where I was like, yeah, that's cool. Like when Gable dodged one super kick, then got hit with another super kick.
Yeah. Shawn Michaels would have loved that match.
There's still too many super kicks, mind you.
Just a few. Now, the Usos ended up picking up the first pinfall. I think that was it. Was it a roll up?
No, double super kick
Double super.
on Chad Gable.
Mm.
And then Gable and Benjamin, they went back on offense. They started getting the majority of the moves in. But they took too long, you know. They started getting cocky.
Mm.
And just as they were going to finish him off with the Doomsday Device looking move,
Yeah.
it got reversed into a roll-up.
Yeah.
With Shelton that got rolled up, and Gable tried getting off the top rope to break it up, but he couldn't do it.
No. And the Usos picked up the second and decisive fall
Yeah.
and winning the match 2-0.
You don't often see a 2 out of 3 fall match end with 2 straight falls.
I couldn't even tell you the last time that happened.
Well, I could give you one, but you wouldn't like it. WWE wouldn't like it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm trying to get the date right here. Back it was mid 2007. Chris Benoit and MVP.
Oh dear Lord.
They had a 2 out of 3 fall match for the US title.
Oh, I remember that.
And MVP won 2 in a row to win the title.
Mm.
Which I think was slightly before Benoit got drafted to ECW.
God.
But of course, he never actually made his ECW debut. For
No.
reasons we all know.
Mm.
But yeah. What's the next match?
We've got the men's Royal Rumble match.
Oh, this was the one we were looking forward to.
Oh, yes. And they certainly got the crowd hyped and excited for this one. The number 1 entrant in the Royal Rumble. And it was Rusev Day.
Oh my god.
And the crowd were ridiculously pumped for this entry.
Yeah. It's shocking how over he is with the crowd at the moment.
Yeah. So, and then who was number 2? It was the leader of the Balor Club, Finn Balor.
Not the demon Finn Balor.
No. Well, that was rather funny. The group I was watching the Rumble with, one of them decided to rename it the Balor Club.
The Balor. Oh, Balor.
I think that was the angle they were going with.
That's good. That's a good angle.
But no, we're not going to run through every entrant
God, no, that would take far too long.
and whatnot, but a few comical moments we've got to mention, and obviously as well, talking about the decisive moments towards the end of the match. Number 4 entry was a man that's been described as unpleasant, not particularly happy at the best of times.
No, a little bit grumpy.
It was, of course, the Baron of Corbin.
Right.
And he got eliminated more or less straight away by Finn Balor. And by this point, the next entrant was up. Bearing in mind as well that Baron had dragged out everyone that was in the Rumble and beat them up at ringside.
Yeah.
And then the buzzer went, the next entrant come out, and it was Heath Slater.
This was hilarious.
And then as he was starting to walk down the entrance ramp, Baron just walked up to him and sucker punched him.
Oh, and the next 10 minutes was brilliant. Every person that came out
Yeah.
just randomly hit Heath Slater on the way down. He never got back up.
Yeah, I think it was eventually Sheamus who chucked him into the ring at entrant 11.
Well, then Big E came, picked him up and gave him a pancake.
Yes, that's right, yeah. Yeah, so, one notable surprise entry before we get any further. Number 7, we had the NXT champion, Andrade Cien Almas.
Oh, yeah.
And again, the crowd really got excited for this one. It's always good when we get the NXT guys make a surprise entry. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah, and we got to mention number 10. They tried doing it again, giving us Ty Dillinger again.
Yeah.
They went backstage. And Ty was unfortunately getting a beat down.
By the Kevin and Sammy show.
Yeah.
And then Kevin went to walk towards the entrance, and then Sammy started and went, "No, I've got this." And then Sami Zayn entered the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
And then at number 14, one of the hot favourites for the Rumble, Shinsuke Nakamura entered.
That was our pick. We predicted that one.
Yeah. So a random one I noticed as well, because towards the end of the Rumble, I was fully expecting this. Everyone from the Raw Tag Team title match was in the Rumble, except for Jason Jordan.
Yeah, it's true.
Because obviously when Cesaro and Sheamus came out and then Seth came out, I was like, surely Jordan's bloody making an appearance. But he didn't.
And I noticed that neither of the three that were in the Raw Tag and title match lasted very long in the Rumble.
No.
Like Sheamus went out pretty much instantly.
Yeah. Yeah, he got eliminated by Heath.
And the other two I don't think lasted very long either.
No, well, Cesaro got eliminated by Seth.
Yeah.
And then we'll get to Seth's elimination in a bit.
Right, and one of the comical moments I found, Kofi got eliminated and he landed on Xavier. Like his foot landed on Xavier. He was like, no. His other foot hasn't hit the ground yet. It don't count.
Yeah, so then at this point, Xavier had to move. So they put a plate of pancakes down.
He was on a plate. And then they pogo sticked him back into the ring.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think was it Jinder was trying to attack him.
Yeah. And then Kofi eliminated Jinder.
And then Kofi went not very long after that.
And just the outside with New Day throwing pancakes at Jinder while he was outside the ring.
That's right. Yeah. So a few notable ones. John Cena came in at number 20. And then a big shocking surprise here. Entry 21.
Oh, God.
We had the return in a slightly controversial company attire. We had the return of the Hurricane.
Yes, and I got to notice that he did look a bit fat.
Well, the big thing for me was he was wearing his TNA ring gear.
Oh, probably couldn't find his WWE ring.
Possibly. It's been quite a few years. But here was another big shock one. Number 23. Another entry from NXT. Adam Cole, baby.
Yeah, still heavily bandaged up.
Oh, yeah, we'll be discussing more about that grueling, epic match from TakeOver. Yeah, the crowd went wild for this, as did me and a few others watching the Rumble. Yeah.
Emotional man.
Yeah. And then, number 27. I don't think any of us saw this coming.
I never thought I'd see him wrestle again.
No. We had the return of Mr. 619 himself, Rey Mysterio. And as we noted, he looks in incredible shape.
Yeah, best I've seen him look in a couple of years.
He looks back down to his WCW build and weight. Really good. So yeah, he got quite a pop and I think he lasted just under 10 minutes in the Rumble, so that was all cool.
Not bad.
Unfortunately, eliminated by Golden Boy.
No.
Oh, no, he's eliminated by Finn.
Oh. Well, that's okay.
Yeah. So, and then, quick mention of entry number 29. Because I believe he's now tied second for the most Royal Rumble entries.
Mm.
He's only 1 or 2 behind Kane.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, he's actually been around longer than Kane.
Yeah. Obviously had a few years elsewhere though. Yeah. Unfortunately, number 30 was absolutely wasted. So disappointed when this happened. They wasted number 30 on the return of Mr. Irrelevant himself, Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah. No one cared.
No.
It was like, great. He's not winning it.
Yeah, and he didn't last very long either. Literally 2 minutes and a second.
Brilliant.
He was eliminated by Finn as well.
So there were a couple of more good moments in this thing. I like the part where the old guys and the new guys sort of squared up to each other. It sort of went 3x3.
Yeah, because you had what was it? You had Ray, John Cena and Orton against Roman, Finn, and Shinsuke.
Something like that, anyway.
Yeah.
It was like the crowd did not want Cena to win. They did not want Roman to win. Hell, there was a point where they both squared up to each other and the crowd started chanting, "You both suck."
Yeah.
Which I quite laughed at. And then when they got taken out by Finn and I think it was Ray,
Yeah.
they were like, yeah.
Yeah. So, who were the final two?
Well, it was the man who everyone wanted to win and the man who no one wanted to win.
Yeah, it was down to Roman Reigns and Shinsuke Nakamura.
At this point, I was like, Christ, this could go either way.
Yeah. Got a little bit worrying at times.
Especially when he hit him with that Superman punch and it looked like he had knocked him out.
Oh,
I was like, oh my God. It might be it.
Yeah.
But no, he blocked it. Roman went for the spear. Didn't hit the spear.
And then we got the moment where Corey Graves finally got his moment, his exciting moment. Shinsuke hit the Kinshasa.
Out of the ring, Roman goes.
And as we called it, Shinsuke Nakamura wins the Royal Rumble. And he's going to WrestleMania.
I'm happy to be right. And they did your favourite thing after it. Interview after the match.
I didn't mind this one so much, because obviously it's after the Rumble.
Yeah, normally they like put a bit of suspense behind it with the, oh, which way is he going to go?
Yeah.
But no, he just immediately went, AJ Styles.
With a little bit of help of the crowd telling him before.
Yeah, I think he already knew.
Yeah. Main event for WrestleMania is already in the books. Shinsuke Nakamura, AJ Styles. Gonna be a battle for the ages.
It will be. That needs the main event.
Oh yes.
I don't want Brock and Roman stinking the show out when we've been watching it for 6 hours. No one will want that match. You think we have trouble watching it when we've been up for 6 hours? They're going to be in that stinking hot arena.
Yeah.
So, now we move back to the Raw side of things.
And we've got the Raw tag team titles on the line.
Yeah. Handicap tag team title match. The Bar against Seth Rollins. Oh, wait. Jason Jordan was in this match. Just not for very long.
Yeah. Yes. My favourite tag team. Yeah. This match was just weird for me.
I didn't like this.
No. I mean, obviously, the problem you had was, as we said before, you just had the men's Royal Rumble, Nakamura winning it. The crowd were just flat.
Very flat.
They just were not interested. And then things got physical early on, went to ringside, and Jason Jordan hit his head on one of the ring posts. And that was pretty much his input for the whole match.
Yeah, it was more or less Seth Rollins in a handicap match.
Yeah.
Apart from one moment in the end where Jason got to the apron, tagged in, and then tagged straight back out again.
Yeah. And then he just stood on the metal steps clutching his head. And then this is where Sheamus and Cesaro took advantage of the number game. And they hit their tag team finisher on Seth.
Doesn't even have a name yet.
No, but it's like white noise into something else.
Yeah. That was it. So, get this, folks. The Bar, 4-time Raw Tag Team Champions. 4 times.
We both called it, to be fair. So hopefully, this will now end Jason Jordan getting a curb stop.
Soon, very soon. They're building to that.
Yeah. So, we've only got 2 more matches left. So you know what's coming now. The Universal title match.
The Monster, the Beast, and the Machine.
Not really much of a machine anymore.
Fat Machine.
Got a proper dad bod going on.
He's flabby. It's like old advert when Belly's gonna get you. Belly, belly, belly. That's what Kane is right now.
So yeah. Again though, this match was a bit weird and yeah. Something just didn't quite seem to click.
No, I mean, there was one part of the match I liked. And that was when Brock threw the table on Braun. Because it sort of went back to what Braun did to him at SummerSlam. But then instead of being stretched out, Braun just flipped the thing off of him. And was like, nah, not happening.
Now let's not forget to mention as well, man, the one real part of this match. Early on, Braun was on the offense. Kane had been taken out. And Braun kneed Brock in the head.
Ooh.
And he proper connected with his head as well. And within a minute, Brock had got up, started getting some offense in, and then he's legitimately punched him in the ear.
Bloody hell. Well, should have seen that coming.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're not going to spend a tremendous amount of time in it. We called this on the pre-show that it would end with Brock F5 and Kane.
And that's how it ended.
And it was no shock when that happened.
No.
But then at least you had Braun come back in the ring and go, you didn't pin me, you pinned him. So it sort of like kept him looking pretty strong.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. So, we now move on to our main event.
Yes, if you haven't heard it, the historic first ever Women's Royal Rumble. Yay, girl power and all that. It's like 96 all over again.
Yeah.
Remember that time when the Spice Girls ruled the country?
Hey, jeez. So, let's kick off this Women's Royal Rumble match.
Yeah, we had the parade of Stephanie coming out on commentary, the 2 champions coming out.
Yeah. Well, I'll give her a juice. I feel Stephanie done a half-decent job here on commentary. She didn't speak too much. She didn't really reference herself a lot and how she kickstarted the women's revolution. She just sort of sat there and picked her moments when to commentate on that, and I feel that was the right way to go about it. So I think it worked quite well with her on commentary. Right, we kicked off the Rumble. First 2 entrants, the boss, Sasha Banks. And on the blue side, is Becky Lynch at number 2. So, run through a few entrants here. Won't bore you with everyone, but we had a fair few surprise entrants in here. I think the one I think this is one of a few I was genuinely shocked. It was rumoured, but obviously we don't know for sure until it actually happens. But number 5, you had Lita enter the Royal Rumble. And she eliminated Mandy Rose straight away. So yeah. And then the next entrant, we had another NXT entry. And it was Kairi Sane. I have to commend here as well, Michael Cole, you freaking moron. Obviously, we all know Kairi's got the Japanese pirate gimmick and that. Michael Cole's there, like the bumbling idiot he is. Oh yeah, look, here comes Kairi with with her boat gimmick. And he said, "Oh yeah, she loves boating. You know, she's got that yacht." And it's like, my God, could you be a freaking bigger moron, Michael Cole? So yeah, but she came in quickly, took the offense, and she hit that devastating elbow drop on Sasha Banks. So then trying to run through a few more because you had quite a few legends come in quick succession. Number 9, you had one of King's favourites from back in the day, Tori Wilson.
She looked pretty good.
We were discussing this. She probably looks better now than what she did 10 years ago. It's like she found the fountain of youth or something. What's going on here? Or maybe it's the old classic. She lays all the help down to DDP yoga.
Oh God, not another one.
So yeah. And then another one that genuinely shocked me because literally someone said, "Oh, I've heard this person's turning up." And then legitimately she turned around and said, "Oh, really? I don't know anything about this." So apparently she legitimately rung up WWE and they were sort of, "Am I in the Rumble?" And they were sort of like, "No."
Brilliant.
Yeah, so that was slightly embarrassing, but no. 1/3 of the Holly family, Molly Holly, entered the Royal Rumble at number 12.
Yeah, I don't think she's been on TV in years.
No, I think she pretty much gave up on wrestling when she left WWE. She might have had a tiny stint somewhere else, but it wasn't particularly long. And then in predictable fashion, this one was heavily rumoured because her and her husband were spotted in Philadelphia. Mrs. Undertaker
Oh dear.
entered the Rumble, Michelle McCool. And funnily enough, she cleared the ring when she came in.
Yeah, this is the real problem I had with this match.
Yeah, although when she took out Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch, they slid under the bottom rope. And then again, we've got another one for you. This genuinely shocked me. Number 16 in the Rumble. Those awful heckling words we thought we wouldn't hear ever again. Excuse me!
Oh, God.
It was the return of Vicky Guerrero. And she got very quickly eliminated by everyone in the ring.
Good. Hopefully that's the last time we see her for a very long time.
And another former wrestler entered in at number 19 who conveniently was on Raw 25. Kelly.
Oh, yeah, great.
Yeah. And then number 21, we had a Hall of Famer enter the Rumble. It was Jacqueline.
Former Cruiserweight Champion.
Yeah, they referenced that. She beat Chavo Guerrero.
Yeah, you don't want to be reminded of that.
No. And then number 23, you had NXT Women's Champion Ember Moon
Also,
enter the Rumble.
Still selling an injury from the night before.
Yes. Selling it rather well, as well, I might add. Yeah, I mean, she... And then the next entry after that, we had another Hall of Famer enter the Rumble. It was Mrs. Rated R Superstar.
Oh dear.
The Glamazon Beth Phoenix.
To be fair, she actually looked pretty good as well.
Yeah, and she had quite a good square off with Nia Jax, because she was in the Rumble at that point, and they pretty much cleared the ring and then faced off. And yeah, Beth even lifted Nia up and attempted to get her over the top rope, but it didn't quite work.
No.
Right. So then, number 25, the hot favourite for the Rumble, Asuka.
Yeah, at least she moved to the ring a bit quicker this time.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, and then Two quick ones to mention. Number 27 and 28. You had the return of the future Mrs. Golden Boy, Nikki Bella.
Right.
And then 28, it had been rumoured, but obviously the whole thing, she's retired. Would she do it? It was Mrs. Yes Movement, Brie Bella, coming out of retirement. And she got a massive pop and come in, done some kicks, got their Yes Movement running. And then 29, Bailey came in. And then number 30. Oh, I imagine Sam got pretty excited when this happened.
Yeah.
He used to love her back in the day.
Used to.
Mildly obsessed.
She don't look like that anymore.
You hypocrite. It was the return of another Hall of Famer. The record holder for the most women's titles, Trish Stratus. And again, she looked really good. Although we did notice though, this is a one-off appearance. She's really gone all out for it. She had a new logo, custom-made outfit and everything. We were just a bit like, this is a bit much if this is just a one-off. I don't know. We had a betrayal. We had two betrayals here. Sasha Banks eliminated Bailey. She had I'm the boss. This is what I do. And then the last three came down to the Bellas and Asuka. And Nikki Bella eliminated Brie. Double crossing her sister. Terrible.
What?
That's got flesh and blood. You shared a womb with her. Damn it.
Don't remind her of that promo. Jesus.
Ooh. Yeah. But in the end, came down to Asuka and Nikki Bella.
Who won? Yeah, who won? Not predictable at all, is it?
Oh, Nikki Bella won.
Another one of the major problems I had with this Rumble. At no point in this Rumble did they make it look like Asuka wouldn't win it.
Yeah.
There were too many Hall of Famers, old wrestlers, and there were 10 in total.
Jeez. That is all.
Here's the thing, Asuka eliminated 3 people. Just 3. Michelle McCool, who hasn't wrestled in about 6 years, eliminated 5.
Yeah.
I've got to be honest with you, I did not enjoy this Rumble. There were parts of it that were okay. I thought it pandered too much on nostalgia.
I get what you're saying, but at the same time, with the exception of Michelle McCool, I think they worked the majority of the legends / Hall of Fame as well, because majority of them, they came in, eliminated one person, then they'd have sort of, a few minutes battle, and then they were eliminated themselves. But yeah, the Michelle McCool booking was a little bit odd, shall we say? But yeah.
And Lita, Christ, she had a moment. Yeah, I know she's a Hall of Famer and everything, but there was a good 10-minute period where she was kicking everyone.
Yeah, and then she had that double moonsault onto Sasha and Becky.
It's like, this is the reason why we're in the position where no one gets over anymore. Because they bring back the old people and go over the new people.
Mm.
It's like, nah, it didn't do it for me. And then, of course, we should get to the aftermath where Asuka was in the ring. They tried interviewing her, saying, oh, which title are you going to go for?
Mm.
And before she could answer, some weird music started playing.
Yeah, it was... Oh, bloody hell. I can't think of the song now.
No, me neither.
I think it was Joan Jett and... bad reputation or something like that. I've probably got it wrong, but no. It was the debut of Ronda Rousey. She came out to the ring. She went to shake Asuka's hand, but she just slapped it away.
Yeah, like no.
And then she acknowledged Charlotte was there. And she pointed at the WrestleMania sign. What does this mean? Whoever Asuka challenges, she'll be facing the other person.
Yeah, looks like it.
Then she then went ringside, went to Stephanie, shook Stephanie's hand. She'd done it begrudgingly. And that's pretty much where it ended.
Yeah. Now, I think they should have saved that for like the night after or something. Asuka won it. Where was her moment?
Yeah.
So it sort of takes away from whoever won the Royal Rumble.
It's a hard one to call, but I think the problem was everyone was pretty much expecting Asuka to win it.
Yeah, it's far too predictable. I mean, they could have at least made it a bit better than the final three being Asuka and the Bella twins. At least put someone newish in there with her.
Yeah.
Too predictable. I'm sorry for all you feminists out there, but I thought this was shit.
I didn't think it was shit. I mean, I thought it was half decent. Yeah, I mean, the problem is obviously they've not got the roster that the male stars have, and obviously you can't really shove too many of NXT into it. Although I was surprised you didn't get the iconic duo make an appearance in this one.
See, that could have worked.
Because, to be honest with you, I can't remember the last time they were on NXT. Yeah. Apart from in like promo videos of them at the Performance Center. Yeah, so that was the Royal Rumble. So let's wait and see what the ramifications of this event is, and on to the road to WrestleMania.
Oh God. Yep, I think we've waffled along long enough. So, from your hosts, the master of the brain damage,
Martin,
and the one and only Sam H, we'll see you again for the next one.